Looking for a great color for decorating your cake? Want to try to make a beautiful shade of burgundy? How to make burgundy icing. Burgundy is an elegant color and is a top choice for brides when choosing their wedding colors. It is a dark red or purple color. It gets its name from the color of Burgundy wine, which comes from the Burgundy region of France. Burgundy is a beautiful color for decorating cake and cookies. It is a great color for any celebration and is especially popular in fall and winter. Making your burgundy icing is simple and will look beautiful on all your desserts. To make burgundy icing, you will need homemade or store-bought icing, rose pink food coloring, violet food coloring, large bowl, spatula, wooden spoon. If you are looking for an alternative to using rose pink and violet, there are some other options you can use. If you don't have rose pink and violet food coloring, you can use crimson, red, brown, and orange. If you want to use less food coloring, you can use chocolate icing and add purple. Or an alternative to rose pink and violet food coloring: crimson, red, brown, orange. Or another alternative: chocolate icing, purple food coloring. Step by step. Step 1. Place your icing in a large bowl and add the food coloring. Using a spatula, place your icing in a large bowl. Add your food coloring to the icing. If you are using rose pink and violet, add 5 parts rose pink and 1 part violet. Step 2. Add the food coloring. When using crimson, red, brown, and orange food coloring, start with 8 drops of crimson, 1 drop of red, 1 drop of brown, and half a drop of orange for 2½ cups of icing. Adjust accordingly to how much icing you need and add more food coloring if needed to reach the desired shade. If you are using chocolate icing, add purple until the desired color is reached. Less food coloring will be needed when using chocolate icing, so if you like chocolate, this is a good method to follow. Start with a little at a time, such as 5 drops for 2 cups, and add more as needed until you reach an elegant burgundy color. Step 3. Mix until fully combined. Using a wooden spoon or spatula, mix the food coloring into the icing until it is fully combined. You may need to add more food coloring to reach your desired shade of burgundy. Using chocolate icing and adding purple will give the icing a more natural taste. It can take a lot of food coloring to make white icing burgundy, which may slightly affect its taste. Tips and tricks. When eating burgundy icing. Burgundy is a great color for weddings, graduations, parties, and showers. It is elegant and will stand out on your favorite desserts. It will look like a showstopper for any special occasion. When eating burgundy icing, you have to be careful to avoid getting it on clothing, as it may cause staining. The burgundy color may even temporarily stain your lips, teeth, and tongue after eating, due to its vibrant color from the food coloring. A natural burgundy color. Using chocolate icing is a great way to get a more natural burgundy color. The brown color from the chocolate icing gives it a color base, so you don't need to use as much food coloring as you would if you used white icing. Adding just a few drops of purple will allow you to achieve a beautiful burgundy color. When adding food coloring, it is always best to start with less food coloring and then add more if needed. It is a good idea to add a bit less than how much food is needed, then mix it, and then add more if needed. The brand of food coloring you are using may be a slightly different shade than other brands. If you add too much food coloring, you can add more icing to the already dyed mix until it lightens up to your desired shade. It can be a bit tricky to get the frosting to be the correct shade of burgundy, as your frosting color may vary depending on the recipe, just as the food color may slightly vary by brand. How to store leftover icing. Most icings can be left at room temperature for 1 to 2 days, with some being able to stay out longer. Leftover icing can be stored in the fridge for up to a week and in the freezer for up to 3 months. Icing that is stored in the fridge or freezer may separate, which is normal. Simply remix it and allow it to reach room temperature before serving. If the color fades over time, Just add a couple more drops of food coloring to bring the vibrant burgundy color back. If you can't seem to get the icing to reach the right color, set it aside in a bowl covered with plastic wrap for anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours. This will allow the color to deepen over time. It is important to make sure that the plastic wrap is airtight over the bowl, as this is important in allowing the color to darken. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.